Demonstrations over the Rwanda asylum scheme are being staged outside the Home Office building in the United Kingdom. This comes as detentions for the deportation scheme began earlier in the week with no clarity on the exact numbers. Reports have suggested that at least about a dozen migrants have so far been detained by the British government. The exercise will be carried out for over 11 more weeks, leading to the first migrant flights for Rwanda. Enforcement action has been launched in England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland. Detentions have been made in cities including in places such as Glasgow, Liverpool, Birmingham and Bristol. The exercise came as a surprise and was launched just weeks before it was expected, and most number of detentions have been made from home offices where asylum seekers had turned up for routine appointments. Now, apart from the differences over the contentious scheme, there's also another severe issue that has emerged. A UK-based charity has said that lone children face the risk of being deported after falsely being classified as adults. The Refugee Council has further warned that over a dozen children received notices of intent for Rwanda, while the Home Office has said that lone minors will not be deported. This loophole has posed several doubts over the conviction. According to the charity's data, 6 minors were held in adult immigration centres since the wave of detentions, and of these, 5 have been accepted as children and are now with local authorities, while 1 remains to be in detention. If a child contests their age after getting a notice and the Home Office, through age assessment, deems them as adults, then they can be deported. Now, there is no order to await the age assessment outcome of social work bodies. And we earlier spoke with our correspondent John Bever, who joined us from Bristol, and this is what he's had to say on this very controversial policy of deporting migrants to Rwanda in Britain. Listen.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you rightly pointed out, these detentions now taking place. Bristol, where I am, one of the locations where it's believed that a migrant was taken into the custody of the Home Office. So this is a policy that the government are very keen to get going, and to get going quickly, because they want it to be seen as a success. Despite the cost of it, despite the many objections to it, the government are very much sticking with it, because they say this policy is going to put people off from travelling to the UK in the first place. So the government very much committed to this and saying it is worth the challenges, it is worth the legal problems, the cost, everything else, because they believe it will put people off coming over on these small boats, as the government called them. And that has been a crucial government policy, and one that they have focused on extensively over the last few months.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.